The Sharks tonight were more exciting than the Warriors. When's the last time I could say that? Yeah, the Sharks got a 3-2 victory over the Buffalo Sabres. It's the second time we've beaten the Sabres this year by a final score tonight of 3-2. And the Sharks really took advantage of a slow start from the Sabres. The Sabres just, kind of really couldn't get themselves going. Adin Hill in net for the Sharks, which I thought might be questionable. I know Reimer has been struggling lately, but he's usually more reliable. But yeah, Adin Hill did good. I'll give it to him. He did pretty good tonight in the victory. Yeah, I mean, it was just a flurry of offense early on for the Sharks. They had an accumulation of goals, and the Sabres just were in a 3-goal deficit, and I was honestly a little nervous at times that the Sabres were going to come back because the Sharks led 3-0 in the first. Then they allow a goal in the second. Then they allow the goal in the third, and suddenly it's a 3-2 game. But Adin Hill showed that he could get, the job done under pressure, and he got 37 of 39 saves and allowed 2 goals, so a 9.49 save percentage. For the Sharks, Tomas Hertl was great tonight. He had a goal and an assist, so 2 points for him. I'd give him player of the game, probably. Yeah, Timo Meier also had a goal. He's leading the way. I mean, I think he's probably going to be an all-star, but that's just me. Matt Nieto also had a goal. It's good to see that from him because, he's been in and out of the lineup. For the Buffalo Sabres, Zemgus Girgensons had a goal. Yeah, from that also, Jeff Skinner had a goal as well. So those were the 2 goals that came in the second and third periods for Buffalo. And I think, for the Sharks, they have to feel good about this win, but I think also their offense slowed down once you hit the second period and once you hit the third period as well. And I think their defense could have played a little bit better in the, later periods and later moments. I was honestly, a little bit nervous at times. Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen was the goalie for the Sabres, and the Sharks only had 21 shots, which is, less than what the Sabres had by a lot, actually. But he didn't do super well. He was 18 of 21 on saves, allowing 3 goals, so an 8.57 save percentage. So yeah, I mean, if you're a Sharks fan, you got to be happy with what you saw. The Sharks took advantage of mistakes by the Sabres, and by all means, the Sabres aren't a very good team. They definitely are, towards the bottom right now, and so I think for the Sharks, they kind of needed this. The Sharks were coming off some really heartbreaking losses. I mean, that Penguins game was weird in itself. That was before we had to play the Red Wings, and that was a weird game too. Sharks overall needed a win tonight. They've been allowing way too many goals. Tonight they didn't, and that's good. And next game, we're going to play the Flyers, who we literally just beat, right before the year ended. December 30th, we beat them in overtime. So I'm hoping the Sharks can capitalize and beat them once again because, our division isn't as close as it was, but it's still close. I mean, we're 10 points out of first, but we're only 3 points out of third. That's a lot of disparity there between, just the different teams. But I think the Sharks, it was a good win tonight. It was a much needed win. And who knows? They win their next 2 games. Maybe we have a much different, standings. That's what I was going to say. Maybe we have a much different standing because the Sharks, have surprised people. And tonight, I like what I saw. Hertl was great. His goal was nice, and his assist came on early on in the first period. But yeah, I'm content with the win, 3-2, and hopefully we can go at the Flyers next game and get the win. Yeah, like I said though, I'm not worried about the playoffs right now because I know the Sharks division, the Pacific, is close and they have a lot of time to regroup themselves. And yeah, 2 losses in a row isn't good, especially when you're allowing 6 to 8 goals in each game. But they're going to learn from it. They're going to get better. It's still it's a team of veterans mixed with younger guys. That's how it is. Yeah. So anyways, good game from Adin Hill. Let me know your thoughts. I'll see you guys later. Sharks beat the Sabres by a final score of 3-2 and moved to 18-16-1. Sabres moved to 10-18-6. So I'll see you guys later. Go Sharks.